August 6th, 2025, Johannesburg, South Africa. A South African Airways Airbus A330-300, operating as Springbok 222, was preparing for departure from OR Tambo International Airport.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We welcome you aboard the South African Airways flight Springbok 222 with service from Johannesburg to Santa Bernardina in Uruguay. And our flight time today will be approximately 10 hours and 35 minutes with a cruising altitude of 40,000 feet. The weather along the route looks mostly smooth, although we may encounter a few bumps on climb out. So please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the sign is off. And we've completed our final checks and we'll be pushing back shortly. We'll begin our taxiing to runway 03 left for departure. And on behalf of the entire crew, we thank you for flying with South African Airways. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
With a total aircraft weight of over 230,000 kilograms, the wide-body jet was bound for Santa Bernardina Airport in Uruguay, a long-haul flight across the South Atlantic. The weather was clear, the crew was well-rested, everything seemed routine.
FAOR Tambo ground, Springbok 222, request pushback.
Springbok 222, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Springbok 222.
Pushback and engine start were uneventful.
FAOR Tambo ground, Springbok 222 ready to taxi to runway 03 left. Springbok 222 taxi to runway 03 left and contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 03 left, contact tower when ready, Springbok 222. FAOR Tambo tower, Springbok 222 holding short of 03 left, ready for departure. Springbok 222, wind 030 hard 6, runway 03 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, 03 left, Springbok 222.
Springbok 222 was cleared for departure on runway 03 left, with the captain in command. But in aviation, even the smallest lapse in focus can spiral quickly. During the takeoff roll, the captain, distracted by cockpit tasks and mentally one step ahead, mistook V1 for VR.
80 knots? V1?
Rotating.
V1.
We are thinking, airspeed is low. Not enough speed, putting her back on the ground, stay with me.
At 136 knots, the aircraft began rotation. Far below its calculated 157 rotation speed for that weight, the result was immediate. The aircraft lifted off, but barely. It struggled to climb. Airspeed stagnated. The jet began to sink dangerously close to the ground. Realizing the error, the pilot reacted quickly, pitching the nose back down and managing to set the aircraft back onto the runway just in time. The brakes were applied firmly, and Springbok 222 came to a stop at the very end of 03 left, only a few meters from disaster.
FAOR Tambo tower, Springbok 222 about to take off, aircraft back on ground and stopping at the end of runway 03 left.
Springbok 222, roger, advise intention.
Springbok 222, we taxi back to stand, no damages and no injuries. Springbok 222, taxi back to gate, contact ground on 121.9 now. Taxiing back to gate, we'll contact ground, Springbok 222.
With the aircraft still intact and all passengers unharmed, the crew taxied the aircraft back to the gate. The flight was canceled and passengers were safely disembarked. No injuries, no damage, but a sobering reminder.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We experienced the technical issue during takeoff and made the decision to bring the aircraft safely back onto the runway. Everyone on board is safe and we are currently taxiing back to gates, and our ground team will assist you with rebooking or further information. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your understanding.
In aviation, procedures exist for a reason. Even the most experienced pilots must guard against complacency, especially during critical phases like takeoff. Springbok 222 never left Johannesburg that day, but everyone on board walked away with a story, and for the captain, a lesson that would never be forgotten.